to Insani-tea.
Insani-tea.
That's Emma.
This is Jamie.
Today, we're mostly wearing hats.
And talking about tea.
Actually, mostly we're talking about tea, in theory.
Yes, but we're also all the time wearing hats. So anytime there's a gap, that means we're wearing hats more than we're talking about tea.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not really talking about much tea at the moment because our tea hasn't brewed. It's sitting in the pot.
Tiny pot today.
Tiny pot. Yeah, I think this series of videos is possibly going to be equally about the teapots.
Probably.
Because literally, we've got many teapots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never used this teapot before. I was just looking for a teapot that wasn't the teapot that I just used. And I opened a cupboard that I don't really go into.
It's because we have too much crockery.
There's more teapots in there than I had imagined we actually owned. Never mind just in that single cupboard. And where I'm sitting, you can't see this because the camera doesn't move. I can spot 3 teapots.
Not including the one
Not
we're
including
using.
the one that we're using to make tea.
And this isn't a room where teapots are normally stored.
This isn't a teapot storage room or tea brewing room.
No.
This is a room for sitting in
Yeah.
and listening to metal.
And other music.
90% of the music that gets listened to in here is by me, and so it's either metal or jazz or experimental jazz metal. Oh, I'm really digging this one.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I was wandering along the street the other day,
Mm.
and there was a bunch of little kids, they're like maybe this big. Tiny little kids.
Tiny little kids.
They weren't that tiny because they were at school. And one of them was like,
Miniature.
"Oh man, look!" Because he was from Glasgow, like me, but he sounded like he was from Glasgow. I was like, "Look, it's a cowboy!" And I wasn't even wearing this hat. I was wearing this hat. That's not a cowboy hat.
Oh no, that's
And I was just ignoring him. And so 10 little kids were just yelling at me, "Oi! Cowboy!" And I was like, yeah. I would have thought I'd be more like a pirate, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have gone with pirate.
Yeah,
Mm.
so would I, but then...
I want a
60-year-olds.
tricorn.
Tricorn.
Let's pull the tea.
Okay.
Should we talk about what we're actually drinking today?
Yeah! Okay.
Today, we're drinking this Pu-Erh. You can pour it while I talk.
But then you have to concentrate on more than one thing.
Okay, people can
Yeah.
concentrate on the pouring of the
No,
tea.
okay. This is going to be
that's
really boring
that's
if we
cool.
don't do more than one thing at a time.
That
so
is true.
Talk.
Okay, so this one is called Premium Pu-Erh Tea. 100 grams net weight. I bought it in a Chinese supermarket. So it's imported directly from China and barely says anything on English at all. Oh, it's got this little paragraph here.
This description.
Just Pu-Erh tea is full fermented tea and tends to get smoother and richer with age. That's true. This isn't a very old one, I don't think. It doesn't say anything about how old it is, which typically means it's not actually been aged for very long. The tea has got clear, deep reddish colour with earthy aroma taste. I
Well,
love reading
taste
stuff
that.
that has been translated from Chinese by someone whose English isn't their first language, but they clearly speak really good English. But the phrasing, it's not wrong, it's just,
Unusual.
it's just slightly offbeat from what we normally speak. And I really enjoy that. So this tea is super dirt cheap. This cost me about $1.50 for 100 grams.
Down the Chinese supermarket.
Down the Chinese supermarket. Now I've seen this in several Chinese supermarkets in Glasgow. The one I bought it in is the one on Dobby's Loan in Carrickabens, if anybody cares. I can't remember what it's called, but I've seen it in several. Let's try it. Now, I've tried it already, so you're going to have to give me your first impressions. It's
Well,
got a good, deep, rich aroma of the kind of old boot leather flavour that you expect
yeah, I was
from Pu-Erh. What were you going to say?
It's a lot different from the last tea I drank, which was a white tea.
It's a lot
So-
different. It's about as different as you can get without going into aromatic, things like your Earl Greys or something, which have extra ingredients beyond just tea. This is just tea, but it's been tea that's been aged and sort of let to rot in a specific way. So cultures a specific bacteria and fungus grow in it,
Like sourdough bread.
like sourdough bread or like alcoholic drinks.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same principle as a fungus growing on it, which chemically changes. You know, one of the chemicals. This is an interesting fact about Pu-Erh tea. One of the chemicals you get as a result of the fermentation process is statins. So it cuts your cholesterol right down.
Weird.
So anybody out there who has really high cholesterol and enjoys the taste of a rich tea, not at all like a black tea.
No.
It's sort of much closer to like, I'm vegetarian, so I've not eaten this in many, many, many years, but like beef jerky without the salt.
But tea.
But it has that old boot leather flavour, which
Yeah.
I find really pleasing. For a Pu-Erh, this particular one is incredibly light.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
it's
going to say. It's,
really thin and weedy.
but it still has a sort of middle taste that, like the first taste light, and then it's sort of got the middle
Yeah.
leathery, and then it's
the aftertaste dies away a lot quicker than you'd
Yeah.
expect from a good Pu-Erh.
Yeah.
We've got some super crazy good Pu-Erh that we should probably review one day. But I'm a bit reluctant to do it as an initial video because it's not something you can really buy easily in the UK.
Yeah.
And we've got something you can buy quite easily in the UK as well, but we've got some crazy, like really, really heavily aged stuff that came from China and I don't think you could buy it here. That's the same pattern of Harris tweed as my hat. You bought me that hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wear that one a lot in the summer because I can take it off and put it in my bag if I get too hot.
Good idea.
Whereas this is my winter hat because it won't fit my bag and it's warmer.
You should wear this one.
That one? I don't think that would suit me remotely.
I think you should wear it.
I don't know, maybe I could pull it off. The answer is no. I cannot. Ooh, I look like a musketeer.
I think you can pull it off.
No.
Well, I
No.
don't think I'd ever wear this hat ever, unless I was going to a garden party and had made a cake.
Do you make a lot of cake?
I do. I actually made a cake yesterday.
What kind of cake was it?
It was a sponge cake with cherry and dark chocolate.
Maybe one day we should do a really like quintessentially British tea off where we have scones.
Scones
and
and bone china and
we've got a lot of bone china.
we have. It's ridiculous.
Silver teapot.
Yes.
We've got. I can see at least 2 from here.
Yes.
And
And a matching milk jug.
a matching sugar.
Oh no,
and
there's 3 in there. Yeah.
I'm gonna pour my tea now.
Anyway.
Moving on. Oh, it's looking a bit better now. It's gotten a bit of girth to its colour, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
It does. Oh, I cannot see the bottom of my. Oh no, I can
One of
almost see the bottom of my cup.
One
now.
of the really pleasing things about Pu-Erh that I really like, and it's true of this one, in fact it's true of all Pu-Erhs, is that you can. There's not really a limit on how strong it can get. Just about every other type of tea, with the possible exception of some white teas.
An orange blossom oolong.
No, I'm pretty sure orange blossom oolong would get astringent if you left it too long. Green teas are particularly bad for it. Like black teas are really bad for it as well, but in Britain anyway, typically people would put milk in it, and that disguises the astringency.
It disguises it. It doesn't get rid of it.
It doesn't
completely.
get rid of it.
Especially in a bad black tea.
Yeah.
Oh, bad black tea.
Something made of finings of dust.
Something that is bad
I think
to
you're
begin with,
pronouncing that wrong.
and then has been left open.
This one is quite
Go
entertaining.
backwards.
Oh, you put it on my head. This one's quite entertaining because if it didn't have a bow on it, then it would be like the 7th Doctor's hat.
But it has a bow on
and
it.
it'd have to curve up at the front as well. Which means I could wear it with my 7th Doctor jumper when it's finished.
Almost finished.
Totally going to wear that if we do another video anytime soon when it's finished.
I think so.
Yeah. I might knit myself a 4th Doctor scarf to go with it.
No!
What's wrong with that?
Cross Doctor.
Cross Doctor. It'd be awesome. I'd be like,
You'd have to get a different
the
hat.
Doctors.
Like a hat that a
a
different
fez,
Doctor
like
would,
that the 2nd Doctor and the 11th Doctor wore. I don't believe that hat fits you, Emma.
No, but I can tilt it and be stylish.
Mm. Yeah, well, fair enough.
No, it's not very comfortable.
I can't really tilt this one and be stylish because then I look a bit like I'm not even. We should possibly keep these videos clean.
Anyway, pretty much finished this cup.
Yeah, should we actually talk about what this one tastes of?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Earth.
Smoky, mid-rangey,
Mm-hmm.
old boot leather.
The taste is mostly in the middle.
Yeah, it doesn't have much
Yeah,
initial taste.
yeah,
Doesn't have much
not
of an
much.
aftertaste.
No, it's like a middle taste, which is quite nice because it's not like alarming and it's.
It's not. It's not an alarming tea.
It's not, okay? Something with an initial taste that's big A big initial taste, that can sometimes be alarming. You drink it and you're like, oh my god. Oh!
I know what you're saying, actually. Like, if it's a bit like citrusy or something.
Yeah, it can be good,
Like,
but you know, the first taste,
Yeah.
alarmed.
Like a citrusy green.
Yeah, but this is
With
not
all the snap in the initial taste.
Yeah,
No, it's not like this.
not
It eases you
alarming
into
tea.
its flavour.
Yeah, and it's quite
Like a
strong
big-
flavour.
It's like a big warm hug.
Yeah, a big, warm, earthy hug
This is a tea that's like getting a hug.
that doesn't last too long.
No,
It trails
because you know hugs where people just keep hugging you, really uncomfortable.
I just meant that it was a nice length of tea hug.
Yeah, it's a nice length.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, out of the teas we've had so far today,
Mm.
the Moonlight White and the premium, it's not premium, Pu-Erh.
It says it's premium.
It says it's premium.
It's a packet lying to us.
It is lying to us because this is significantly better than you get in tea bags,
Premium.
but the worst loose leaf Pu-Erh I've ever drunk. But I will balance that by saying it costs £1.50. So
And is good.
if you enjoy Pu-Erh tea and you just want to drink it really regularly, I'd strongly recommend this one. If you're not really into a Pu-Erh, you want to have it from time to time and you want to really enjoy it, I'd recommend getting something a bit better, which we may talk about in a later video. Probably not today though, we'll probably get another batch of videos in the future. So, premium Pu-Erh tea. Alright.
Pretty good. Like a earthy hug.
One thing I would say about it that we haven't really been able to cover in our experience thus far in this video, but I know about because I have drunk it before. This does not take a second infusion. Like good teas, the tea we were drinking before, we reinfuse it 5 or 6 times. The white tea, the Moonlight White. This tea, you try and reinfuse it, and it is just water. And has no reinfusion capabilities whatsoever.
Not ideal.
So, if you want to drink a lot at once, you're going to have to keep going through your tea.
Then you'd finish your packet.
Oh no, it's a 100-gram packet,
Yeah.
which for a loose leaf is a reasonably sizable packet.
Okay, to be fair, most people would normally drink one pot and stop.
And I can
Finished
think
it.
about the next cup of tea that
Now I have leaves to read.
They say,
Drink more tea.
yeah.
Okay.
And with that, I doff my cap.
Ding 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 ding. Done.